Mark chapter 12 verse 13. They sent to him some of the Pharisees and some of the Herodians to entrap him in his talk. And they came and said to him, Teacher, we know that you are true and care for no man. For you do not regard the positions of men, but truly teach the way of God. Is it lawful to pay the taxes to Caesar or not? Verse 15. Should we pay them or should we not? But knowing their hypocrisy, he said to them, Why put me to the test? Bring me a coin and let me look at it. Verse 16. And they brought one, and he said to them, Whose likeness and inscriptions are on the coin? And they said to him, It is Caesar's. Verse 17. Jesus said to them, Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. And they were amazed at him. Verse 18. And Sadducees came to him, who say that there is no resurrection, and they asked him a question, saying, Teacher, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies and leaves a wife, but leaves no children, the man must take the wife and raise up children for his brother. Verse 20. There were 7 brothers. Okay, there were 7 brothers. The first one took a wife, and when he died, left no children. Verse 21. And the second one took her and died, leaving no children as well. The third one likewise. Verse 22. Up to them 7, left no children. Last of all, the woman herself died. Chapter 23. In the resurrections, whose wife will she be? For the 7 had married her, and the 7 had died. Verse 24. Jesus said to them, Is not this why you are wrong, that you know neither the scriptures nor the power of God? Verse 25. For when they rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are like angels in heaven. They are like angels in heaven. As for the dead being raised, have you not read in the book of Moses, in the passage about the bush, how God said to him, I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but he is the God of the living. You are quite wrong, he says to the Sadducees. Verse 28. And one of the scribes came up and heard them disputing with one another. Seeing that he answered them well, he asked, Which commandment is the first of all? Jesus answered, The first is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. Verse 31. The second is this, You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. There is no other commandment greater than this. So here we see that Jesus has categorized the 10 commandments and simplified them into 2. The first one we read again. The first one, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart. Okay, with all your heart. You shall love your God with all your soul. Okay, with all your soul. And with all your mind. And with all your strength. So there are the 4 things that the Lord has given us on how to love our God. He's saying we shall love him with all our heart. Yes, our heart is connected to our flesh. Yes, and we know that we have been told to crucify our flesh along with its desires. And when you do that, we are told that you do not do it by your own strength. That Jesus comes and takes away our hearts of stone, and he gives us a heart of flesh. And now this new heart that we have been given, we are told that we should love our God with all of it. Love your God with all of your heart. The other one, we are told that we should love God with all of our soul. We know our soul is connected to our spirit man. So this flesh will die and it will be put to the ground. But inside us there is an inner man known as the spirit, who is operated by the soul. So this inner man that will live forever, either in eternity with God in heaven or eternity in condemnation in hell, we are told to love God with all our soul. So we should not waste our souls, like we see many have sold their souls for riches and possessions. And they have failed to realize that we are in this world for a short period, and then there shall be eternity in either heaven or L. So here we are being told to love our God with all our soul, and then we are told to love God with all our mind. Our mind is how we think. How our mind thinks, yes. And there is a verse that says, what should your mind be centered on? There is a verse that says, whatever is good, or whatever is of good report. Who knows that verse? Whatever is of noble character, whatever is of Pastor Karen, you know that verse? Yes, I think it's somewhere. You know that verse. We are supposed to protect our minds and love God with all of it. And then the last one is our strength, yes? There is a verse that says that it is not for our own strength for us to boast, but it is by the Holy Spirit. So by the Holy Spirit giving us the strength to love God, we should love Him with all our strength. And this strength, it is not of our own for us to boast, but it is the strength of the Holy Spirit. So these 4 ways you are supposed to love the Lord with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. That is the greatest commandment with a promise. And then the second one is this: you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Why are we being told to love our neighbors as we love ourselves? Does any man hate themselves? Yes? Love yourself. We know that there are some people who commit suicide. Do these people hate themselves? And we have heard of murder-suicide, yes? Someone commits suicide, someone kills someone, and then they also commit suicide. It is known as murder-suicide. So, what is Jesus saying here? That you should first of all establish the love within yourself. You should establish the love of Christ first within yourself. Not love of the world. Love of the world, we are told it is fleeting. Yes? For people have the lust of the eyes. Yes, we are told they have the lust of the eyes. We are told that they have the lust of we are told that they have the pride of life. I'm forgetting the third one. Which is the third one? The last of the eyes, the pride of life, and the third one is usually Beatrice. Pastor Karen, the third one. Last of the eyes, pride of life, and we are told these are the 3 things that trouble men. So we see that if you do not love yourself, you are in danger of harming others, as we see in numerous times of this murder and then suicide, yes? But if you first of all establish the love within yourself, you shall be able to expand this love to others.